Hi, everyone. Today, I want to talk to you about impermanence and the ego. It's a little bit of a Buddhist lesson. I'm going to read something from you from the book Buddhist Astrology. As you know, I'm a master astrologer, psychic intuitive, business life coach that sees into the depth of your soul manual. I can see patterns in cyclistic behavioral things that block us and hold you back. And I do, some hypnosis, and I have a background in psychology and philosophy. So I kind of mix in a lot of stuff, right? But really what I find is that I'm teaching or guiding my clients is the art of impermanence. So the one thing that is permanent in life is impermanence. It means everything is always changing, growing, evolving, and shifting. And we have to do that. And as humans, we're the only species on the planet that can stagnate that can stop it. So we think. We really aren't. We just think that we are. We like routine, we get rigid, fear based, and we hold ourselves back. And one of the things that I find with my clients, because of how I'm predictive, um, there's this sense that they want to know. I need to know if this is the right job. I don't want to waste my time. I need to know, is this the guy for me? Is this the girl for me? Because I don't want to spend time with the wrong one when I could be looking for the right one, or I could be enjoying having the right relationship. I need to know what's going on with my health, that I'm going to be healthy tomorrow. Okay. And one of the difficulties that I have with that is that in order for me to predict that, I am telling you that there's a permanence to your situation, that there is a dialogue, that there's a destiny, and there's only one. And that's exactly where it's going to go on this specific date at this specific time with this specific person in this particular situation. And there's further from the truth. It doesn't happen that way. According to how you evolve and how you shift and change and get to know yourself, which is what I specialize in, the better, the stronger, the more opportunist is your outcome. I can tell you specific dates and when that's going to happen, but and how you may play that off based on your personality, preferences, and behavioral patterns, along with the people that you're involved with. I do this in business coaching all the time and help people work with business associates and people that they hire. And so I think it's important to understand how the ego is involved in the fact that we think we can control our future. And in a way, you can. Okay. In a way, you can. The way that you can do that is by surrendering, knowing that everything isn't permanent, and understanding that you are on a journey for a reason. You're with this particular person who's driving you crazy and you're having communication issues with. And me telling you that you need to dump that job or get rid of that person tomorrow isn't going to change anything. If anything, it's going to make it worse, because you have to make that decision on your own based by the accumulation of how you've evolved during in your journey. I can tell you when the journey starts and when the journey is over. And my game plan, my destiny, my desire is to create the best, the ultimate outcome at the end of that journey, so that you get exactly what you're supposed to get out of it, and you move forward, you evolve into the next journey without any baggage from the last journey. So that's my thing. That's my catch. Right. So let me read this to you. Excuse me for my head being down momentarily. Egotism may include not only the personality, but also vanity, pride of the body. If someone is a true egotistic, a misapprehension of impermanence can inflame the sense of self and make things worse. A self indulgent attitude may validate hedonism by seeing that life is fleeting. The stronger the sense of the ego grasping, the more pride and arrogance can destroy the attainment of true happiness. The sense of self over emphasizes the personality and the appearance. Do you understand what that means? So what I really gather, what I really grasp from this, what really resonates with me around this is the apprehension of impermanence. That means the fear, the hesitation, the idea that life is impermanent is what people try to control. They think that they can control that, and that's an apprehension because it can inflame. Okay, it can ignite, it can agitate, it can irritate, inflammation. Okay, the sense of self and make things worse. So the understanding, we can become so self-indulged that we feel that that we can control the outcome of certain situations. So if I have a reading with Holly, I have a session with Holly, she will coach me to understand that this relationship is no good for me, or that this job is a loser job for me, and I will control that. I will avoid the train wreck, and I will dump my partner tomorrow. And then that means that I will move forward and find another partner that's much more wonderful and accommodating and loving and caring and perfect just for me. And you know what? Ain't gonna happen. Every single person on this planet has a potential to be loved and to be love. And so every person that you connect with on a business level, on a relationship level, on an interpersonal level, has that potential just like you do. And we plant seeds everywhere we go. And when we plant those seeds, something of it grows. But what grows? What grows from that relationship that you've planted a seed in, that you've invested some time in, whether it's a week, months, or years? And what is it about you? Okay, so instead of fighting for that outcome, fighting for that, for something permanent that will tell you that this is the one, this is it, right? Instead of, that's what ego wants. Ego wants validation, right? Instead of doing that, what is it? What's in this for me? You can be selfish like that. What's in this for me? What am I going to get out of this about me, about myself? When I interact with you, what am I learning about myself? How am I witnessing my interactions, my actions, my reactions while I'm in the presence of someone like you who is going through something like this? What I love about my work is I'm able to see if it is a permanent behavioral trait that's being altered or tweaked or challenged. Okay, that's can lead to a lot of relationships not making it through. If they don't manage it, they don't make it through, and that's fine. Um, or is it something temporary? It's not their normal, usual behavior, but there is a temporary lesson or transition or evolution that they're going through, and you're part of that. You're part of that evolution, and the only way that you can successfully be a part of it is to understand your evolution, your entanglement, your enmeshment in that. Nothing is permanent except impermanence. Namaste.